Welcome to Lakes. Good morning, Ram Nation. I'm David Alfonso, principal of Palm Beach Lakes Community High School, and I welcome you to the commencement exercise for the class of 2019. I must bring to your attention and ask for your cooperation with today's program to ensure that this ceremony is a dignified occasion for all of our graduates, their respective families, and community. As a courtesy to others, all guests are asked to remain in your seats throughout the entire ceremony and to not use noisemakers of any kind, especially air horns. A professional photographer will take photos that will be available to our graduates and their families. Thank you in advance for your cooperation. Now, will you please rise for the entrance of the class of 2019, and please remain standing. Parents and students, please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the Palm Beach Lakes Marine Corps JROTC, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance by Eden Edmonds and the singing of the national anthem by Palm Beach Lakes High School's Voices of Unity under the direction of Terrion Nelson. The Student Government Association President, Eden Edmonds, was elected overwhelmingly and did a phenomenal job this year leading our school. Eden is the daughter of Trisha Tibby Edmonds and Ezekiel Edmonds. Please remain standing for the presentation of colors.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early lights what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the brave, home of the brave.
You guys may now have a seat.
Thank you, Mr. Velez and the Palm Beach Lakes Ram Regiment Band, Palm Beach Lakes Marine JROTC, and Mrs. Nelson and the Voices of Unity. Let's give them another round of applause, everybody. Great job. At this time, I am privileged to introduce our platform guests, school district officials, public dignitaries, and school board members. Please stand as I call your name. Dr. Donald E. Fenoy II, Superintendent of Palm Beach County Schools. Dr. Joseph Lee, North Regional Instructional Superintendent. Frank Barbieri, Board Chair. Dr. Deborah Robinson, School Board Member. Mr. Ike Robinson, former West Palm Beach Commissioner. Dr. Angela Bess, Manager, School Justice Programs. Dr. Cheryl McKeever, former Principal, Palm Beach Lakes Community High School. Mr. Michael Huggins, Assistant Principal of Student Services. Dr. Mary Ann DuPont, retired Associate Superintendent of Palm Beach County. And now I'd like to introduce our feeder pattern schools. Mr. Ricky Clark, Principal of JFK Middle School. Dr. Anthony Allen, Principal of Yeager Middle School. Jeremiah Stewart, Principal of Roosevelt Community Middle School. Judith Gerard, Principal of Seminole Trails Elementary School. Miss Elena Villani, former Assistant Principal and now Principal of Highland Elementary School. Bobby Brooks, Principal of Westward Elementary School. Sharonda Allen, principal of Roosevelt Elementary. Gail Harper, principal of Northborough Elementary School. Adrian Howard, principal of UB Kinsey Palmview Elementary. Mark Simmons, principal of Riviera Beach Prep and Achievement Academy. Suzette Ramos Flores, the valedictorian of the class of 2019. Stephen Shatkin, the salutatorian of the class of 2019. Eden Edmonds, the SGA president. Barbara Curry, the class of 2019 president. And Zondell Morris, class of 2019 sponsor. Also, we would like to recognize our retirees. We want to recognize Ms. Gordon and Mr. Dennis Turner for contributing over 30-plus years to the school district of Palm Beach County. Thank you for making a difference in the lives of our children. I would also like to recognize my wife, Heather Alfonso. I could not do this job without you. Thank you, baby. Also, I want to recognize all the husbands and wives of all the staff here at Palm Beach Lakes High School. Guys, we can't do it without family, and so we want to say thank you to them. This time, I am honored to have the opportunity to introduce and welcome the superintendent of the Palm Beach County School District, Dr. Donald E. Fenoy II. Dr. Donald E. Fenoy II is the 26th superintendent of schools for the school district of Palm Beach County, which has an enrollment of more than 190,000 students and an annual budget exceeding $3 billion, along with the title of the largest employer in Palm Beach County. Prior to becoming superintendent in March 2018, Dr. Fenoy served as the district's chief operating officer for 2 years. Dr. Fenoy graduated from Florida A&M University with a degree in elementary education and began his career as a third-grade reading teacher in an Orlando public school. After teaching for 5 years, he was promoted to assistant principal and then selected at the age of 28 to be a high school principal for the Charlotte-Mecklenburg School District in North Carolina. He spent 4 years in that role before leaving the public education sector to lead a Maryland nonprofit called New Leaders for New Schools. He eventually returned to public education as a senior area superintendent for the Fulton County School District located in Georgia. Dr. Fenoy is a member of the 2015-16 class of the Broad Academy, in addition to Leadership Florida and Chiefs for Change. He holds a bachelor's degree from Florida A&M, a master's degree in educational leadership, and a doctorate in educational leadership and administration from the University of Central Florida. He and his wife, Kendra, are the proud parents of 2 beautiful children, and one currently attends an elementary school in the district. Let's give a big warm welcome to Dr. Fenoy.
Good morning, everyone. Let me tell y'all something. Today's a great day to be alive. Good morning to the class of 2019. Oh my gosh, y'all look good this morning. Parents, teachers, and guests, I'd like to thank you for your personal investment in the students graduating today. Before the last graduate walks across the stage in the Palm Beach County School District, we will see close to 28 iterations of commencement ceremonies, and we will shake close to 14,000 hands, each one representing a job well done by a student's parents and family, and 13 years of hard work and contributions from teachers and the community. Despite the sea of matching gowns and smiles and even a few tears hidden underneath those graduation caps, no 2 ceremonies or handshakes are the same. All of them are uniquely different because each of you, whether you realize it or not, have developed over the years your own personal brand. Your brand, which is the combined sum of the things that makes you, you, is exclusively owned by you. As you exit one stage of life and enter another, I want to speak with you for a moment about protecting your brand. Like it or not, we live in a world fueled by judgment and first impressions, and people will judge their first impression of your personal brand the same way. This is why your email address on job applications needs to suggest that you should be taken seriously and trusted with responsibility. It should not be something like xfunkblaster@gmail, cutekitten777 @Yahoo, babyforlife2000 @mail, or the one I got last week, too hot for you @iCloud. And I can go on and on and on, but I think you get the picture. If you want a job, ladies and gentlemen, get a sensible email address and protect your brand. You will also be judged by what parts of your life you choose to share online. Think for a moment about every social media post, every comment, every picture, every video you have ever uploaded. I want you to process that for a minute. As the most socially networked generation to walk across the graduation stage to date, what does your brand say about who you are and what you stand for? Will your future employer, college dean, or mother-in-law want to welcome you with open arms after they Google you? Or will they not return your phone call, despite your best efforts to win them over? I, for one, am thankful that in 1994, there was no such thing as Google when I graduated from high school and started courting my wife, because if it was there, I wouldn't be married today. If you want doors open for you instead of closed, protect your brand. In the world that we live in, you cannot afford to give anyone any reason to not hire you. Don't forget that. Protecting your personal brand is more important today than ever before, because you have grown up in a world of constant online connectivity. You've navigated the difficulties of adolescence and teen years in an era where anyone can hide behind a screen, to be anyone they want to pretend to be, to say anything they want to say about anyone or anything they want to say it about without ownership or responsibility. And yet you prevailed. Despite the lack of boundaries of the World Wide Web, the overwhelming majority of you used your social networks for good. You embraced acts of kindness, you captured moments of hope and inspiration, and you shared them with the world. If your intent today as you sit in that chair is to continue to become the best version of you over the next decade, you cannot ever, and I mean ever, allow yourself to be among the masses who live behind a screen, where they have an opinion about everything, but they stand for nothing, while formulating their self-worth by online comments, likes, hearts, from people they may or may not ever know. Graduates, you are better than some likes and some comments. Don't you ever forget that. And this will not build your brand, and it certainly will not contribute to your character. Graduates, I challenge you to live out loud. Build a personal brand of real action and interaction, not just posts. Build real relationships, not just followers. Seek out authentic conversations, not just Snapchats and instant messages. When you meet new men and women in your life, look them in the eye, shake their hand, and introduce yourself. Do not look at the ground. You are better than that. Be authentically you, not just online, but in every moment of your life. When you sign a yearbook, take a picture, shake a hand, help a friend, or stand up for what is right, remember that you are building your brand and that you must protect your brand with every decision and digital footprint that you create for yourself. I am proud of the class of 2019 for navigating in contexts in the world that we could not have imagined for you just a mere 20 years ago. And I'm counting on you to lead by example for everyone that's going to come behind you, both online and out loud. As a parent of a 10-year-old and a 3-year-old, I need you sitting in these chairs to be their role models, because they're certainly not listening to their daddy right now. It is my honor and it is my pleasure, and I am humbled to stand before this class here at Palm Beach Lakes Community High School, and we're about to have us a fantastic graduation. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Fenoy. Now it is with great pride that I introduce the class of 2019 salutatorian, Stephen Shatkin. Stephen has an HPA of 4.76 and is the son of Maria Yankelevich and Vitaly Shatkin. He will be attending Florida Atlantic University's Wilkes Honors College, and he'll be majoring in pre-med. Let's give a big round of applause to Stephen Shatkin.
Ladies, gentlemen, parents, friends, faculty, and staff, good morning. Today is a momentous occasion for every student in the Palm Beach Lakes High School class of 2019. I would like to thank every single person in this room for coming to support and help with this fantastic graduation. It is my great honor to be the class of 2019 salutatorian. To describe what salutatorian is, I turn to the Urban Dictionary. A salutatorian is the smart kid who always stayed up way too late studying, drank enough coffee to kill an elephant, and missed so many parties that everyone thought they were a hermit, just to get second place. However, we are all winners, because at the end of today, we will all walk across this stage and graduate and finally be ready for the next step in our lives. When coming to Palm Beach Lakes High School in the fall of 2015, I felt similar to the way that I feel right now. Every nerve in my body was excited for this new step in my life, but also very scared and nervous for what was to come. As I walked through those doors, I looked at all the seniors that had all the swagger and confidence as they were about to take on the world. At that moment, I realized that in high school, I would need to find that passion and that confidence to be a leader. Most of you must have felt the same, because over the 4 years, we have all seen the development that each one of us has been through. We all changed from that somewhat shy and timid student to a dedicated and confident leader. However, there is one little secret I want to let you all know. This is not the rest of our story. This is merely the end of the first chapter in our lives. But there are several things that, without them, we would not be here. Those things are our family, our friends, our teachers, and every person who has influenced us on the path we are on right now. The first is my family. My family has seen me grow not only physically, but also mentally. Every single member of my family always saw greatness in me and made sure that I would see it in myself, just like each of your family members will always see greatness in you. Next are teachers and staff. One group of teachers that I must thank are the ones that saw me mature over the past 4 years and prepared me for my medical career. I would like to personally thank Ms. Claudine McFarland, Ms. Barbara Jacenter, as well as Mr. Michael Martinez for getting me through these 4 years and helping me grow as an individual. I know it was hard. These 3 individuals impacted me greatly, as well as many other teachers who have helped me prepare me for my future endeavors. Also, I would like to give a shout out to the best math teacher that I've had throughout my high school experience. She is someone who has put up with me for 2 years, and she is one of my most favorite teachers. Thank you again, Ms. Gina Mateo. Lastly is friends. Every person that we have come in contact with has influenced us and made us who we are right now. This might be the last time that we all see each other, and today is the day to show how much love you have for every person who has positively impacted you. In a nutshell, I know that all of you want to celebrate and walk across this stage, so as we move on with the next step in our lives, remember that we must keep our heads held high and live with the same confidence that we do now. We must all strive to achieve that potential that we all have inside of us. As you are walking across this stage and seeing your friends graduate, just remember these 3 words that were said by the late Walt Disney: keep moving forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen. And now, the Palm Beach Lakes Chromatic Ascension and the Voices of Unity, under the direction of Mrs. Terrion Nelson, will perform a special selection, A Million Dreams.
I close my eyes, I can see a world is waiting up for me, and I call my home. Through the dark and through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind.
Thank you, Mrs. Nelson, Chromatic Ascension, and the Voice of Unity. Let's give them another round of applause. That was beautiful. It is my honor to introduce Suzette Ramos Flores, the class of 2019 valedictorian. Suzette has an HPA of 4.78, is the daughter of Juana and Martin Ramos, and will be attending the Florida Atlantic University Wilkes Honors College and will pursue a double major in political science and English composition. Suzette.
Good morning, class of 2019. As I start my speech, I must remember that every speech must start with a quote. So I suppose it is best that I start with one I have heard my whole life. The only inheritance you can get, or I can give you, is your education. No matter what we have all gone through or where we all came from, we can all attest to the fact that we got here because of our education. Everyone always states that we are just starting on this grand venture of life, that somehow, some way, it only seemingly gets to start once you graduate from high school. Most high school graduation speeches start with stating that this is it. This is where our lives finally start. But they fail to realize that we have all gone through our own trials and tribulations much longer than before we graduate. Throughout these 4 years of high school, we have been put through test after test of not only our individual character, but of those around us. We have been forced to look problem after problem in their daunting eyes as they try to insert fear into us and upon us. But I want each and every single one of you, graduates, to look at yourselves and where you are. Tell me, where are we all now? I would like you all to not look upon me, but upon yourselves. Look at yourselves and remember all those days, nights, weeks, and months that you may have spent fighting your own battles. Think about all those moments that seem to have whizzed past us. Think about all those moments where you remained strong, even when you wanted to give up. This graduation marks an important day, not only for ourselves, but for those who have supported us. I know that behind all of us, we have a family, friend, teacher, counselor, faculty, or staff that has been there for us. In my case, I can name 4 teachers. Dr. Van Treese, my Law Academy teacher, who I've had the honor of being with for the past 2 years. Ms. Mateo, my math teacher for the past 2 years, who has helped me not only regain the basis for mathematics, but has helped me through all the issues that I may have had. Ms. Shukin, a wonderful science teacher, who even though is a biotech teacher, is someone I hold dearly into my heart. And lastly, Ms. Huggins, my sponsor for National Honor Society, which I had the honor of serving as president. Thank you. No matter what we have all gone through, we did not go through it alone. We were all supported and had someone who was there for us. So not only is this graduation about us, but about them. So remember that as the graduation ceremony comes to an end and our futures begin, you must thank each and every single one of your supporters. Thank those who motivated you. Thank those who kept you on track. And thank those who are here to support you with what came and what will come. For me, those who have supported me up until this point are those who I will always remember. To all the teachers who I've had the honor of meeting, to the friends and relationships I have built, my motivators and supporters, thank you for supporting all my dreams and aspirations. And above all, I want to thank my parents, mis padres. Gracias por estar ahí conmigo y ayudándome con todo. Thank you for pushing me to be my best, to attain a future that can only be attained with hard work. My education is something I will hold dearly, and something I will always fight for, not only for myself, but for those who have not had the privilege that I have had. I understand what it means. So as our time together comes to an end, please remember that we are the class of 2019, and we are Mighty Rams. And we are going to take the world by storm. No matter what, we are going to complete all we set our minds to because we are Lake Strong. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Suzette. Excellent job. Seniors, it is truly an honor to be on this stage this morning to praise you, the class of 2019. Before I recognize your accomplishments and give you some words of wisdom, I want to thank you for putting Lakes on top. You have done great things this year. As a school, we have excelled in academics, sports, and the arts. We have had some of the highest academic achievement in the state of Florida. In fact, the class of 2019 has earned over $2 million in scholarship money. Several of our seniors will be joining the United States military. 3 of the students will join the Marine Corps after participating in our Marine Corps JROTC program. We salute you for your future service protecting our nation in these troubling times. Let's give them a round of applause. As you can see, the class of 2019 made success unavoidable, and I couldn't be more proud of them. However, they didn't do it alone, and there are people who need to be thanked. So, on behalf of the class of 2019 and the faculty and staff of Palm Beach Lakes Community High School, I would like to thank all the moms, dads, grandparents, step-parents, godparents, friends, and family for your love and support for the class of 2019. They could not have done it without you. We salute you. On behalf of the class of 2019, I would like to thank the assistant principals, school resource officers, school counselors, teachers, and staff of Palm Beach Lakes High School for going above and beyond the call of duty. Please, teachers, stand and be recognized. Michelle Obama once said, "You should never view your challenges as a disadvantage. Instead, it's important for you to understand that your experience facing and overcoming adversity is actually one of your biggest advantages." Let me tell you a story about one of our seniors. He arrived from Haiti 2 years ago and could not speak English at all. Today, I will be shaking his hand and giving him his diploma. He never gave up. He attended every tutorial we offered, and after several tries, he passed his SAT. He is like many of you that overcame adversity to graduate today. Seriously, your resiliency inspires me. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2019 is ram tough. Another example of tenacity is our Ram Regiment Band. Now you see, the band was asked to play at the 2019 Sugar Bowl in New Orleans this school year. Being selected is great, but raising the $150,000 needed to get there was a huge challenge. However, Rams always rise up in the face of adversity. The band worked hard fundraising and getting donations from our alumni, and the band went to New Orleans and showed out, receiving several awards for their performances. Students, give them a big round of applause for that. Students, hear me. As you enter into the next phase of your life, take these lessons with you. If you want something, work for it. It may not always be easy, but it will certainly be worth it. Today, you will become Palm Beach Lakes High School alumni, and you need to represent. Palm Beach Lakes is an incredible high school with awesome students, terrific parents, and outstanding faculty and staff. I want to end my speech with the words from Abilene Clark, a character from the movie The Help. You are kind, you are smart, and you are important. And I'm going to add one more. You are woke. Be proud of yourselves. Know that we love you. God bless your families. God bless you. And God bless Palm Beach Lakes Community High School. Lakes on top. All right, now for the good stuff, right? At this time, we will present the diplomas to the graduating class of 2019. I can tell you're excited, so am I. Remember, as a courtesy to others and in order to maintain the integrity of this dignified ceremony, all guests are asked to remain in their seats, and please do not approach the stage in order to allow others to see their graduates as their names are called. As faculty members prepare the graduates, I would like to invite some of our guests who are shaking hands on the stage to come forward to share this honor with me. Guys, come on. Let's go.
I will begin by introducing the top 10 students of the class of 2019. Suzette Ramos Flores. Stephen Jackson. Jairus Rich. Jessica Vasquez. Courtney Toombs. Josie Taina Boyrund. Reginice Pierre. Natalie Joden. Paulina Andres. Sarah A. Joseph. Barbara Curry. Eden Edmonds. Isaiah Gabriel Abraham. Kawan Abreu. Myrma Ace. Morshed Ahmad. Delara Akay. Terry Akins. Antonia M. Alderman. Isabel Alexis. Amoy A. Allen. Felicia Altador. Liana Laura Alvarez. Laura Alvarez Vimante. Shamar Anderson. Kenya Monica Antoine. Jaden Archibald Pennyfeather. Isidro A. Orzola. Michaela Estacio. Suhaili Augustin. Jesse Augustin Harold. Juderson Avenel. Stephen L. Ayuso. Artie Lee Barber. Susan Barillis. Monique Aaliyah Barnett. Micah Barnett. Deja Sade Bartholomew. Tavia Shanakay Bartley. Catherine Batista. Christopher Lamar Bedford, Dewan A. Bell, Denisha Iona Bellamy, Jemiah Termuna Benjamin, Marie Bertrand, Chanel Portia Best, Nadira Blair, Tatiana Luna Blair, Dania Lauren Blake, Christine Blanc, Taylin Aaliyah Blunston, Kiera Bly, Carrington W. Bonner, Yareli Bora Camacho, Jared Armand Boswell, Corey Antoine Bowers, Jordan Bozeman, George Anjanel Bravo Morales, Romark Briscoe, Joshua Brody, Leanne Brooks, Asia A. Brown, Bijan Brown, Darian M. Brown, Danaya I. Brown, Keyshawn Brown, Martique Brown, Somika M. Brown, Tiffany Brown, Courtney Brumer, Terrell Tyler Bruno, Adalberto Burgos, Kayla Burke, David Jeffrey Burris, Cameron T. Bush, Joanna Cadita, Hadassah Kelsey Cadet, Joel Camarino, Tyhil Campbell, Garcia Cancino, Magali Cano Batista, Gabriela Casales Marquez, Chevenet Cassie, Ashley Sinatus, Stacy A. Cesar, Oliver Wardell Sassant, Paris D. Chambers, Ingrid V. Namie Champagne, Jane Ella Champagne, Jessica Shanae, Ahmad T. Chappelle, Andel Charlery, Dylan Charles, Josie Charles, Rochanel Charles, Stevency Charles, Josue Chavez, Katija Samoya Sherry, Micheline Clairvoyant, Jesus Coban Escobar, Renaya Cleveland, Stevenson Cullen, Cruz Corletto, Travion Cornett, Herman Courage, Felicia Desiree Curry, Juan Jose Cux, Davin Javan D'Aguilar. Presenting the diploma to Cameron Dansby is his mother, Christine Dansby, a teacher at Palm Beach Lakes. Bruno Dantica, Armand Davis, Alexis Davis, Cassandra DeBell, Leska DeBell, Karen DeJean, Nekis Camilla de Leon Guillen, Endea M. Delafano, Jaleel T. Denson, Daddy DeSambo, Elisha Dels Holmes, Marley Desouvelay, Jasmine Brenda D'Souza, Regina Deservaines, Cassendi Desrosier, Kervensley DeVert, Joanne DeHaty, Anthony J. Diaz, Eurisa Diaz Lopez, Alyssa Fernanda Diaz Gonzalez, Daniel Diaz Morales, Destiny Monet Dickerson, Amand Dijon, Claudia Donat, Deborah Dorr, Shalene Pauline Dorr, Matthew M. DeReste, Gregory J. Douglas, Janae Douglas, Annalise Shalonda Duncan, Michael Diloram, Brandon Eccles Woods, Sheldon Edwards, Londa Mervyn Alician, Isaiah Emmanuel, Desmi J. Emeritus, Jose Rafael Escalante, Albie A. Escalante, Kayla Marie Espute, Stella Hart Dor Esteves, Toria Brianna Estime, Cedric Evans, Clinton Howard Eubanks, Malcolm Jamal Evans, Wenji Exelis, Sebastian Fernandez, Wycliffe Fevrier, Nika Valentina Vilsames, Nathaniel D. Florent, Lenz Fleurmond, Jasper Noel Flynn, Janeria Fontaine, Jada K. Foster, Tatiana Photius, Eldridge Ramon Franklin, Nautica Frederick, Dewan L. Zycam Fripp,
Andrew Garcia, Eddie Garcia, Franklin Gustavo Garcia Garcia, Abriana L. Garvey, Juan Irvin Gaspar Mendez, Xavier Gale, Janeska Lordina Gettius, Denisha Brianna Gedden, Kizzy Keziah George, David Samuel Germain, Shamika Gloria Germain, Rusheen Gibbs, Janelle Gilchrist, Nicholas Gonzalez, Noah Gonzalez, Iraldo Ignacio Gonzalez Nolasco, Iver Gonzalez Vasquez, Jodianne Gordon, Tyrese Govan, Tanisha Monique Graham, Malik Mackay Grant, Ariel Green, Cordell J. Green, Taylor B. Griffin, Phoenix Pierce Griffith Elliott. Presenting the diploma to Carolyn Griffiths is her aunt, Madeline Cornish, treasurer at Palm Beach Lakes. Carrie Nicole Griggs, Kaya Shaya Alexia Guilford. Deshayla Ginyard. Shakara E. Haygood. Razil Halliburton. Patricia Hall. Jalen Samaj Hall. Aaliyah Hamilton. Zavante Hammond. Darius D. Harmon. Emmanuel Harrell. Francesca Harrison. Christopher T. Hayes. Kiara Hayes. Damika Henry. Devontae J. Henry. Roy Hernandez. Jose Hernandez. Henry Hernandez Perez. Anthony Herrera. Dewan Justin Hibbert. Caleb Hines. DeAndre Hicks. Catherine Hilaire. Dorian Hoskins. Gabrielle Howard. Monica Hurtado. Nathan Hutchinson. Lakeisha Hippolyte. Brandon Ingleton. Kiana Inman. Woodmike Innocent. Joel Innocent. Kalia Naomi Jackson. Jada Jackson. Jarmichael Latron Jackson. Micaiah Jackson. Eviana Jocks. Louis Angel James. Tahir James. Deshay James. Jeremiah Jameson. Dimitri Marcel Jasmine. Whitney Jean. Adessa Jean. Kimberly Jean-Baptiste. Jiromishka Jean-Louis. Joshua Jean-Baptiste. Kayla A. Jenkins. Destiny I. Johnson. Michael Johnson. Presenting the diploma to Aja Jordan, it's her aunt, Claudine McFarland, teacher at Palm Beach Lakes High School. Laura Joseph. Lona Joseph. Dave Joseph. Jolene Joseph. Nancy Joseph. Kimby Jules. Jackson Julian. Shamia Ali Kelly. Jason Kemp II. Raven Janae Kerr. Katasha Kidd. Bradley King. Derek Cottrell.
Kiera Lane. Priscilla LaPierre. Mavens Laurent. Jada Lawson. Pavel Lanasco. Shanakisha Leslie. Stanford Lindsay. Jixie Daniel Lamera. Carlos Lopez. Patricia Lopez Gonzalez. Brian Lucas Perez. Dancy Luke. Tyrese Lovely. Desiree Lavelle. Ramia Love, Janisha Lott, Rebecca Lorival, Daryl Lumar, Brandell Lusencourt, Genesis Lyles Nelson, Catherine Maldonado Rivera, Anthony Mans, Jermaine Marchman, Braxton Marquin, Deja Martin, Shirley Maxim, Hermias Maziarego, Kiana McLean, Savon McLemore, Jakeem McLean, Denzel Mears, Luis Mendez Nolasco, Carla Mendez Perez, Farah Mentor, Kamaya Merritt, Laura Mesa. Presenting the diploma to Cameron Mickens is his mother, Bernadette Weems, behavior interventionist at Palm Beach Lakes High School. Kamisha Miller. Presenting the diploma to Lalante Miller is assistant principal, Darius Robinson. Asabi Miller. Clinton Thomas Mills, Brianna Manaya, Haramsi Moise, Marvis Montgomery, Brenda Montoya, Andreas Molina, Jerry Morales, Joseph Morales, Diamante Oliver, Angelina Oliver, Kiera Odom, Deverney Norfleet, Michaelin Nicholson, Fong Nguyen, Ivory Nims, Matthew Nava, Josie Willette Maiton, Mytasia Murray, Caleb Murray, Justin Mullins, Michael Mosley, Samaria Morris, Ricky Morville, Jeffrey Moreno, Autumn Moreland, Augusto Morales Ramirez, Juan Carlos Morales Bravo, Aldolphe Pierre, Christian Picard, Francesca Perez Rebelero, Vanessa Perez Morales, Marco Perez Morales, Carlos Perez Cueto, Arnold Perez Vasquez, Rez Perez Gonzalez, Natalia Perez, Marsal Perez, Kayla Perez, Darwin Perez, Haiti Perez Lopez, Dwayne Palmer, Carlos Oscaruero, Freddie Ortiz Solis, Aaron Ortiz, Tanaya Orr, Yolanda Oliver, Kideja Regis, Kirsten Reed, Taiwan Ramsaran, Tibet Ramirez, Melissa Ramirez, Samaya Rainford, Michael Rainey, Mariah Rainey, Kevon Purnell, Landon Pertila. Nicole Puerta. Darian Pride. Chapter Price. Naki Preston-Dew. Camille Powell. Illyria Powell. Daphne Point de Jour. Sini Pierre Lewis. Rachel Pierre. Kalia Samuel. Joseph Athino Paul Mitch Samuels. George Salmaran Gomez. Edwin Salas Gonzalez. Fabiola Santima. Daniel Rodriguez. Luis Angel Roblero Perez. Randy Roblero. Eric Roblero Vasquez. Stephanie Rivera. Michaela Rivera. Joshua Rivera. Lynchy Richard. Harvey Reynolds. Suzanne Reyes. Xavier Reed. Destin Reed. Alex Reed. Brandon Reed. Gabrielle Stables. Chantel Span. Darian Spady. Shalea Soraman Camacho. Christopher Saltana. Jocelyn Solis Chavez. Zaria Smith. Roy Keese Smith. Fayon Smith. Akil Smith. Jamar Smickle. Tasia Skelton. Jordan Simpson. Whitney Simon. DeAndre Simon. Cindy Simon. Rashara Simons. Keandre Shedd. Anika Scarlett. David Turner. Nathan Thomas.
Guerra Trotman. Alan Thomas Perez. Zakia Nicole Thompson. Salma Tinoco. Neil Andre Thompson. Malik Jamal Thompson. Dion Toll. Carmelisa Thomas. Clifton Thaluska. Naya M. Taylor. Connor Dylan Taylor. Jessa Conde Shumat. Tamana Sultana. Giselle Suarez. Desire Strory. Jonathan Ryan Stout. Jessica Stanislavski. Travaris Wilbon. Tamaya Wilbon. Keija Jackie Weston. Lariah Weatherton. Lanarisha Ware. Tycoria Ward. Alanta M. Walker Hamilton. Luther S. Walker. Presenting the diploma to Jada Walker is her brother-in-law, Lee Mears, teacher at Palm Beach Lakes. Taylante Wainwright. Marie Landa Vilmard. Andrea Nicole Velez. Melvin Velasquez Lucas. Aphrodisio Julian Velasquez. Brian Alexander Velasquez Chavales. Jaylene Vasquez. Rayford Bernardo. Cristo Angelis Vargas Nieves. Ferris Elijah Vallison. Matthew Zavala. Obada Eunice. Presenting the diploma to Zaire Young is his mother, Sabrina Robinson, teacher, Palm Beach Lakes. Presenting the diploma to Zion Young is his mother, Sabrina Robinson, teacher, Palm Beach Lakes. Jasmine Christina Young. Evelio Joke Bamaka. Kaylee Marie Wright. Malik T. Woods. Matthew Samuel Wood. Veronica Widoshinsky. Jada Christine Wilson. Tatiana J. Williams. Shanice A. Williams. Keen Hussein Williams. Ezekiel Tenoris Williams. Chloe Williams. Cameron C. Williams. Dwayne Jerome Wiley. Brittany Lachey Wilcox. Cornelius Andre Mann. Gerald Tyrone Edwards. Andrew Andre Anestin. Gavani Edwards. Gerlins Dalius. Barrington Donnell Johnson. Malik Hazel. Destiny McCovery. Jaquan Tompkins. Trainice Lavon Jackson. Janeshka Ramirez. Nelsie Ramirez. Kana Chavez. Nashawn Harris. Jeremy Jerry. MacArthur Zetren. Carnisha Zephyrin. Keith Dijon. Congratulations to the class of 2019, you've done it.
All right, guys, everybody sit down, sit down. All right, class of 2019. Dr. Fenoy, and honored guests, I present to you the class of Palm Beach Lakes Community High School class of 2019. And now, by the power vested in me by the state of Florida and the school board of Palm Beach County, I pronounce you graduates of Palm Beach Lakes Community High School. Have a seat. Have a seat. It is my honor to introduce Barbara Curry, class of 2019 president. Barbara, who also was a freshman, sophomore, and junior class president, will now conduct the tassel turning ceremony. Barbara is the daughter of LaTanya Clark and Lamont Curry.
Graduates, please rise. Greet the future with anticipation. Dream big and work hard. Remember your roots, manners, and the way home. This turning point in life will give you the tool that you need for the success in the future. Dare to be all that you can be. Dare to chase your chosen career. Dare to excel. Dare to go the extra mile. Dare to show compassion. Dare to make your mark in the world. Dare to have empathy. Dare to be the best you can be and soar. Class of 2019, our tassel was worth the hassle, okay? As a final symbol of our official graduation, please turn your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, y'all!
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in applauding Palm Beach Lakes Community High School class of 2019 one final time as we begin our recessional. One more time, let's give a big round of applause. Nope. Going for the back. In the back.
love.